GC Kids and families. It is so good to be with you. Here I am in our sacred space at my house, and I hope you're joining me from yours. Now remember, a sacred space is anywhere you are, God is with us. And in my sacred space, I lit a candle, and that candle reminds me that God is light and love and life, and we get to shine that light as well. This coming Sunday, we're going to be talking about Psalm 145, and it's a celebration psalm. I love celebrating. And sometimes we think, oh, is there anything to celebrate? But you know what? Celebration is something that we get to do with God, to look at what God has done that's really good, and to enter into that celebration. So this week, I invite you to maybe express that celebration through lighting a candle at dinner time. Oh, it's so beautiful to eat dinner together as a family by candlelight. It's beautiful, and it's a way to celebrate time together and time with God too. So as you reflect this week on Psalm 145, how good God is, how patient and gentle and with us, even in the hard things, God is with us, we can make a point to celebrate what God has done for us through his Son, Jesus Christ, that we get to live an abundant life with God. Amazing. We are made whole with God, accepting that love from God. You are so loved. And so we get to turn around and say, God, thank you. And we get to celebrate with God. So another thing I have here I wanted to show you with my candle right there, and you can have a candlelight lit dinner. Maybe something you want to do. I have a headlamp here, and it's Charlie's, my son's, and it is, whoa, he has all kinds of buttons too. This is pretty fancy. There we go. We have this flashlight, and we can shine light like this flashlight. Well, what do you mean by that? Well, when we live with God, we can shine the light of God's love to others. And maybe something you want to do this week when it gets dark outside is turn all the lights off in your house and have one flashlight, and have one of you kids give your family a tour of the house by a flashlight. Now, would it be easier or harder to eat dinner in the dark? What would happen? Think about that. Maybe you want to try it. That might be messy. Or how would you find your way through your house without a flashlight? That'd be really hard in the dark. So think about it. How does a life with God reflect that light of love that God has for the whole world through us? We can serve people, we can listen to people, we can share with our friends, with our classmates, with our neighbors. That's shining God's light. Pretty fun, huh? Give it a try. I'd love to hear back about your flashlight tour through your house, or pictures of a candlelight dinner that you share together as a family. And talk about, how did you shine God's loving light today in the world? And maybe, how did you fail in that too? Those are some good questions to reflect, because remember, when we reflect, that's how we grow. All right, one last thing I want to remind you of. This coming Sunday is the Blessing of the Books. Blessing of the Books is a time that we get to bless our students, our teachers, volunteers. We are so excited. A time of blessing to start the school year. Would you join us And then afterwards, we're going to have an ice cream social outside where we get to just enjoy each other's company and eat some really delicious ice cream. All right, GC Kids and families, I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye.